Previously on Shut Up Draven.
If someone wants to present themselves with a mask, there's a reason. They don't want their identity known. They want it to be about the music, or they're trying to just portray a certain image. And they don't want to be John Smith under the mask. They want to be whoever the character is with the mask. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven, and it's been about a month, a little over a month, since we did our first reaction to President and their song In the Name of the Father, which is actually their first publicly released song, and you can check that reaction out right here. So we were absolutely ground floor day one with President, and now coming off the heels of their first live performance at Download Festival, we are going to check out their second song, which came out. It's called Fearless, and this is actually the song that they led off Download with. So they did Fearless, 3 unreleased tracks, and In the Name of the Father to close up. So I did watch some footage that people were sharing from their phones or whatever of In the Name of the Father. I intentionally avoided the Fearless videos because I knew I was going to react to this, so I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But as far as In the Name of the Father goes, amazing live. And there's also been a lot of controversy about President since they've come out, because all of the media attention they're getting, the merch that was already available, the fact that they were on Download before anyone knew who they were. So people are complaining that they're media plants or they're industry plants, and if that's the case, fucking plant more of them, because this shit bangs. President is so good. If there are more bands like this that the industry wants to just plant on us and strategically place, please do, because this is what I want to listen to every single day of my life. So that being said, we're ready to check out the second song from President. It's called Fearless. So
shut up, Draven.
Let's check it out. Oh, that's right. There were teaser trailers of the mask being put down. God, he's creepy. Okay. What a different sound. Oh God. Sorry for the jump scare. Here, let me fix it. There we go. That's a little nicer to look at. Initial thoughts, different, completely different from In the Name of the Father, which was more metal or hard rock right off the jump. This is a lot calmer. I don't know where it's going to go in the next 3 minutes, but it's definitely not what I was expecting in relation to the first song. So we're going to go back to the start. We're going to check that out again and try to pick up on a couple more things. It sounds like he's got a little bit less of that effect that he had on his voice in the Name of the Father. It's still there, but not as aggressive, not as staticky sounding. I could see that taking off at concerts once people are more familiar. If I closed my eyes, oh, by the way, those of you who are new, I like to compare things, and not to say this one's better than this one, just things that sound similar or things that, make you think of another thing. The singing voice here of President, we still don't know who it is. People assume who it is, and they're probably right based on that person's prior work. I don't go looking for that kind of thing. I don't care who's behind the mask. That's not who he wants to present. He wants to present this president character. So that's who he is. Okay, I don't care who's underneath. So the singing voice of President sounds an awful lot like Rory from Dayseeker. And I remember in The Name of the Father, when he says the "I can't feel you yet" line that he screams through, I thought that sounded a lot like Caleb from Beartooth. So again, not to say that one's better than the other, or I think this is who it is. It's just I'm getting that same kind of feeling, that same kind of sound, which is great because they're both great vocalists. So it's just that's just kind of like the feel that I'm getting. And then when you like that kind of music, you want to hear more of that kind of music. So that's where I'm getting at with that comparison.
Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less. I'll be able to pretend. Just tell me it'll make sense in the end. I can't lie to myself and fuck with my head. I just wanna be fearless. Paranoid, hearing voices from above. You destroyed every piece of me I ever loved. You never noticed. But trying to hold you down.
Two completely different songs that we're listening to. This is great.
When I need you now, I guess you won't. So I'll roll the dice. See you in paradise. I guess I'll have to wait my time. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less. How the hell do I pretend? Just tell me it'll make sense in the end. I can't lie to myself and fuck with my health. I just wanna be fearless. You're chasing miracles. It's all so cynical.
This sounds so good, but compared to In the Name of the Father, which I feel matched the look of the band a lot more, this song kind of seems out of place for the look. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Slipknot released Snuff or Vermilion Part 2, or lyrically they're very deep, they're very dark, and it fits in that sense. But the sound of it, when you're used to years of Iowa and the self-titled album and things like that from Slipknot, and then you get that, you're like, oh, that doesn't really fit. It's good, but it doesn't really fit visually. That's where I'm kind of at with this one. A beautiful song. I'm going to listen to this all the time because this is the kind of music that I like. But it's kind of throwing me seeing the scary president mask, but like vulnerable this time around, versus in The Name of the Father, where he was more like aggressive kind of, and obviously there was a lot more screaming, so that added to it, and just the sound of the song as well was a lot darker, a lot heavier too. So it's definitely cool to see the two different styles coming together from the same band, because a lot of bands, they'll just get pigeonholed and keep doing the exact same thing over and over and over and over because it works. And then after a while, when you do go to make that change, it throws you right off. So it's cool that they're doing this. It's just my brain's not clicking and making the connection audibly and visually. So that's something I'm going to watch this a couple of times and get over it, but it's just giving me a hard time for some reason.
I just wanna be fearless. You're chasing miracles. It's all so cynical. So I won't try to confess, but just wanna be fearless. Can't lie to myself.
Oh, there's the screaming.
Can't lie to myself.
I would have just waited 5 seconds.
to wait my turn. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less.
Ooh, the switch up on the words. Ooh, every other line, or not every other line, but almost every other like finish of every line was fearless. And this one is hope it makes me feel less. Ooh, the switch up from like I want to be fearless to I just want to feel less, like he's giving up. Ooh, shit.
And hope it makes me feel less. How can do I pretend to tell me it'll make sense in the end? I can't lie to myself and fuck with my health. I just wanna be fearless, fearless, fearless.
Wait. Hello? Wait. Who the fuck is that guy? Okay, so I'm gonna say the name. Everyone assumes that it's Charlie Simpson and he's from other bands. Is this him? I have no idea who he is. I didn't even want to look him up because I didn't want any kind of context around it, but is this Charlie Simpson? Just second song already taking the mask off if it's him? Interesting play. Oh, well, there we go. Face reveal? Question mark? Let's go talk about it. All right, that was Fearless by President. That's the second President song to be released publicly, and lyrically, or not lyrically, but vocally completely different. And I was really having a hard time putting the two together, the visuals and the sound, because it didn't look like it matched. If I heard that song with my eyes closed, I'd be like, yeah, this is amazing. And it was amazing with my eyes open, but trying to I can't remember the word. Trying to make my brain understand that the creepy dude from the first video is vulnerable and talking about feelings and wanting to be fearless and then wanting to feel less, and almost more of like a more human side of the president character was hard to, God, I wish I could remember the word, but I can't. It was hard for my brain to comprehend and kind of allow it to mesh together. The song was amazing. That's right up my alley, song wise, of things that I listen to every single day. So I'm definitely going to put that on the playlist and keep listening. And then we get, I don't want to say the face reveal, but I mean, is that who the rumors are about? The name Charlie Simpson I've seen thrown around a bunch, and I'm only saying the name now because there has been a face reveal. So the president character wants us to see whoever is behind the mask. But even then, like, do I want to know? I don't know. But this was an amazing song, and I'm definitely going to listen to it some more. If you guys enjoyed this, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, head down into the comments and let me know what you want to see reacted to next. Obviously, there's not much going on with President. They've only released 2 songs so far. So, you know, in that realm, that's kind of the stuff that hits home for me. So feel free to suggest those. And while you're in the comments, head up into the description of the video and check out the social links. Follow us on there, including our Discord, where if you go to the song suggestions channel in there and you leave a suggestion, that gets bumped to the top of the list. We're taking priority on the Discord suggestions, so feel free to do that. YouTube thinks you're going to like this one, so go check that out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.